Have you ever had that unsettling feeling that someone might be watching you, even when you're alone in your own home? For many seniors, that uneasy feeling is real, and it's not just imagination. What if I told you that as you go about your daily life, there are places where your privacy is quietly being monitored, without your knowledge or consent? Today, we are going to reveal 5 shocking places where seniors are being watched, and these may surprise you more than you think. Imagine sitting in your living room, talking with your grandchildren, or having a private conversation with a loved one, only to find out that your smart television is quietly recording your conversations. Many smart TVs today come with built-in microphones, and some even have cameras, designed to make your life more convenient with voice commands and video chat features. But behind the convenience is a hidden truth. Your private conversations can be stored, analyzed, and even shared with third-party companies. You might think that your personal moments are safe, but in reality, your TV could be listening to things you never intended to share. Some major brands have even been caught collecting private audio without properly informing their users, and those recordings have been sold for advertising purposes. How many private moments have you shared in your living room, thinking they were truly private, that were actually being captured without your knowledge? And it's not just TVs. Your smartphone, the device you carry everywhere, might be the most powerful tracker you own. While it keeps you connected to family and friends, it also knows where you go, what you do, and even your daily habits. From the apps you use to the searches you make, your phone collects an immense amount of data. Some apps track you constantly, even when you're not using them, analyzing your behavior to target you with ads or influence your decisions. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because advertisers know you are more likely to spend money on healthcare, supplements, insurance, and other products. You may have even noticed that after talking about a product or health issue with someone, your phone starts showing ads for that very thing. That's not coincidence, that's surveillance. Even devices designed to protect your health can sometimes betray your privacy. Pacemakers, glucose monitors, and fitness trackers are meant to help you stay safe and healthy. But many of these devices can share your personal health information with insurance companies and third parties. What does this mean for you? It could affect your insurance premiums, coverage options, or even how healthcare providers treat you. Seniors deserve dignity in healthcare, but these hidden data sharing practices can undermine that, leaving you feeling exposed and powerless. Modern cars are also collecting information about you. Today's vehicles are more like computers on wheels, tracking your driving habits, speed, routes, braking patterns, and more. While some of this data is intended for your safety or to improve your insurance rates, it can also be shared with third parties. Your daily errands, trips to the grocery store, or visits to your doctor could all be logged without you realizing it. The idea that your own car is watching you may feel invasive, but for seniors, this is a real privacy concern that many don't even consider. If you're starting to feel concerned about how much of your life is being observed, you're not alone. Many seniors are discovering these hidden surveillance risks and wondering how they can reclaim control. And it's important to remember that you can protect yourself. You don't have to accept a life where your privacy is constantly being invaded. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our weekly tips on senior safety, digital privacy, and living independently. Share this video with a friend or family member who could benefit from learning how to protect their personal information. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by all of this. After all, we are surrounded by technology that promises convenience and safety, yet quietly observes our every move. But awareness is the first step toward empowerment. Once you understand where and how you're being watched, you can make intentional choices to protect your privacy. This isn't about living in fear, it's about taking control, safeguarding your independence, and making sure that modern devices work for you, not against you. Even simple changes, like checking device settings, turning off unnecessary permissions, or limiting app access, can make a huge difference. For example, if your smart TV is always listening, you can disable voice recognition when you're not using it. If your smartphone constantly tracks your location, there are ways to restrict that access without losing functionality. It's about using technology on your terms and not letting it dictate your life or invade your personal space. Another important step is discussing these risks with your family. Adult children and caregivers can help seniors navigate technology safely, ensuring that you're protected from unwanted surveillance while still enjoying the benefits of modern devices. Sharing your concerns with loved ones creates a support system that can help you feel secure and confident in your home environment. If you're watching this and feeling a little alarmed, that's normal. The reality is eye-opening, but it's also empowering. Knowledge is your strongest tool against unwanted tracking, and by taking proactive steps, you can regain control of your personal life. White right pointing backhand index. Before we move on to the next set of hidden places where seniors are being watched, drop a comment below. Have you ever felt like your devices were listening to you? Have you noticed ads or recommendations that seemed a little too personal? Sharing your experiences can help others understand they are not alone. Even more surprising is how your smart home devices are quietly observing your behavior. Things like virtual assistants, smart doorbells, and security cameras are constantly collecting information about your daily routines, tracking when you wake up, when you go to bed, when you leave your home, and even what you talk about. While these devices are marketed as convenience tools, the reality is that they create detailed profiles of your behavior that can be accessed by companies, hackers, or data brokers. For seniors who value independence and privacy, this is a serious concern. Imagine someone being able to predict your schedule or habits simply by analyzing your device data. That's the reality many older adults face today. Public spaces are not as private as we once thought, either. Security cameras, facial recognition systems, and other surveillance technologies are becoming increasingly common in everyday places like grocery stores, banks, hospitals, and even streets. While they're often justified as measures to keep citizens safe, they also capture vast amounts of personal information. Every step you take, every place you visit, and every person you interact with could be logged, creating a digital footprint that can be analyzed or sold. Seniors should be aware of the extent to which their movements are tracked in public and take steps to protect their privacy wherever possible. So what can you do to reclaim control over your personal information? It starts with reviewing the settings on your devices. Turn off unnecessary tracking features, limit app permissions, and adjust your privacy settings so that you control what information is shared. Simple habits, like covering cameras when not in use, regularly reviewing app permissions, and being mindful of voice commands, can make a significant difference. You don't have to be a technology expert to take back your privacy. Small, consistent actions go a long way. Another critical step is educating yourself and those around you. Adult children, caregivers, and family members can play a pivotal role in helping seniors understand the risks of hidden surveillance. Teaching older adults how to navigate technology safely, showing them how to adjust settings, and explaining data sharing practices empowers them to live independently without compromising privacy. Knowledge creates confidence, and confidence helps seniors make choices that protect their dignity and autonomy. It's also important to remember that protecting your privacy is not just about technology, it's about peace of mind. When you know where you're vulnerable, you can take intentional steps to safeguard yourself, giving you the freedom to enjoy modern conveniences without feeling constantly monitored. Seniors deserve to feel safe in their own homes and while navigating public spaces. By staying informed, you can maintain that safety while still benefiting from modern tools and technology. If you're starting to realize how much of your life could be observed, it's normal to feel a bit alarmed. Many seniors are discovering these hidden surveillance risks and wondering how they can reclaim control. The good news is that you can take action. Protecting your privacy isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. Every small step you take to secure your devices, limit tracking, or control your digital footprint increases your independence and safety. One simple but effective habit is to regularly audit your devices. Look at what apps are installed, what permissions they have, and whether any unnecessary features are enabled. For instance, you might find that an app you rarely use has access to your microphone or location data. By adjusting these settings, you immediately reduce the amount of personal information being collected about you. Seniors often discover that just a few minutes of review each week can dramatically improve their privacy. Communication with family members is equally important. Adult children or caregivers can help implement privacy measures, monitor devices, and ensure older adults are not unknowingly tracked. Having someone you trust help you navigate technology can make it much easier to adopt safe practices. Seniors should never feel alone when learning to protect their digital privacy. Sharing concerns, asking questions, and taking small actions together builds a stronger sense of control and safety. Don't underestimate the power of staying informed. Follow trusted sources that provide guidance on senior digital safety, watch videos like this one, and seek out privacy tips specifically designed for older adults. Knowledge allows you to make informed decisions about which devices to use, what information to share, and how to maintain control over your personal life. Seniors have the right to privacy, and understanding the threats around you is the first step to defending that right. If this video has opened your eyes so far, I'd love for you to comment below and share your experience. Have you noticed strange app behavior, targeted ads, or other signs that someone might be tracking you. Sharing your experiences helps other seniors feel less alone and encourages a community of awareness and support. Remember, awareness is your first line of defense. By learning where you're being watched and taking proactive steps, you can regain control of your privacy. Seniors have the right to enjoy modern technology without feeling constantly monitored, and the steps you take today can protect your independence for years to come. White right pointing backhand index. And before we continue to the final section, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our weekly tips on senior safety, privacy, and living confidently in a digital world. Your independence and dignity are worth protecting. Even in the comfort of your own home, there is one area that often surprises seniors the most: smart home devices. Virtual assistants, smart speakers, smart thermostats, doorbells, and cameras are designed to make life easier, but they're also quietly observing your behavior around the clock. They know when you wake up, when you go to bed, when you leave the house, and even what you talk about. Companies use this information to create detailed profiles, predict your habits, and even influence your decisions. For seniors who value their independence, this level of surveillance can feel invasive and unsettling. The reality is that many older adults unknowingly give away more information than they realize. These devices are constantly listening and analyzing, storing data that can be accessed by third parties, sold, or even hacked. The thought that your own home could be monitored in such a detailed way is alarming, but it is happening more frequently than you might think. For seniors who want to maintain dignity, privacy, and security, understanding this is essential. The good news is that you can reclaim control. Start by auditing all your devices, reviewing app permissions, and disabling unnecessary features. You can cover cameras when they're not in use, turn off voice recognition when it's not needed, and manage privacy settings to limit the data shared. Using secure passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and relying on encrypted communication tools can also significantly reduce the risk of unauthorized access. These steps may seem small, but they make a meaningful difference in protecting your personal life. Protecting your privacy is also about habits and awareness. Be mindful of what you say near devices that may be listening, avoid unnecessary voice commands, and take time to understand the technology you use every day. Regularly reviewing device permissions, updating software, and staying informed about privacy policies will help you maintain control and reduce the risk of unwanted tracking. Seniors don't need to give up modern technology, they just need to use it on their own terms. Another key aspect is involving family or caregivers. Adult children can help monitor devices, check settings, and implement privacy protections. Together, you can make decisions about which technology is safe, which features are necessary, and how to reduce surveillance without sacrificing convenience. Seniors are not powerless. They can take proactive steps to protect their independence and maintain peace of mind. Awareness is the most powerful tool seniors have. By understanding where and how they're being watched, older adults can make informed choices, set boundaries, and create safe spaces both at home and in public. You don't need to live in fear of technology. You just need to know how to use it wisely. Knowledge gives you freedom. The freedom to enjoy your home, communicate with family, and engage with the world without feeling constantly monitored. It's normal to feel a little alarmed by everything we've discussed. Smart TVs, smartphones, medical devices, cars, smart homes, and public surveillance all have the potential to collect your data. But rather than feeling powerless, think of this as an opportunity to regain control. Every action you take to limit tracking, secure devices, and manage permissions brings you one step closer to privacy, dignity, and peace of mind. Take a moment to reflect. How much of your daily life is shared with unseen observers? How many private moments might be quietly recorded or tracked? Asking these questions is not about fear, it's about awareness and empowerment. Seniors have the right to live freely and independently, and these small steps help ensure that right is respected. If you've learned something new from this video, take action now. Start by checking your devices, reviewing app permissions, and adjusting settings. Talk to your family about privacy concerns, and make a plan together to secure your home and digital life. Don't wait until it's too late. Your personal information, your routines, and your independence are worth protecting. Sharing this knowledge is equally important. Seniors who understand these risks can teach others, and adult children can help protect their parents. By spreading awareness, you help build a community where privacy, dignity, and safety are valued. If you found this video helpful, share it with a friend or family member. It could be the first step in protecting someone you love. Your privacy is your right, and it's never too late to reclaim it. By being aware, taking action, and using technology on your own terms, you can continue to enjoy modern conveniences without feeling watched or controlled. Seniors deserve to age with dignity, independence, and peace of mind, and these steps give you exactly that. Before we finish, I want you to remember this: knowledge is power. Understanding where you are being watched, how your information is collected, and what you can do to stop it is the key to protecting yourself. Small steps, consistent habits, and staying informed make a huge difference. You are not powerless. You have the tools, the knowledge, and the right to safeguard your personal life. Thank you for watching. If this video opened your eyes and you want more tips on protecting your privacy and living independently as a senior, subscribe now, hit the bell icon, and join thousands of other older adults who are learning how to navigate the digital world safely. Like this video, leave a comment, and share it with someone who needs to know these secrets. Together, we can ensure that seniors live with dignity, security, and confidence.